Welcome back to Women in Focus. Our Women in Focus are Shannon and Harp, and they own a company called Pink Orchid Studios. We'll talk about Pink Orchid in a minute, but we were talking about you guys growing in a beautiful household, you know, a lot of you together and, you know, family and food and this and that. Meeting your prospective, you know, people that you married. For you, you married your high school sweetheart. And how did you meet your husband, Shannon?
We actually had some friends that had dated, they knew each other, and they had dated, didn't work out, and that's how we met each other. And then it was just an introduction, and from the moment that we met, we're sort of inseparable. My husband and I are very much opposites. I'm very extroverted, very fiery, very, I would say A-type personality, and he's very laid back and relaxed and easygoing. So we are definitely yin and yang. I have brought him out of his shell quite a bit, and he has calmed me down, which was needed. So it was, I think a lot of people at first were probably thinking like we're quite an odd couple, but we have some businesses together, or he has a couple of businesses, and I opened Pink Orchid. So we have definitely separate lives and interests. We have 2 shared children together. But because we sometimes get on our nerves because we're so different, but I find that we really bought out what the other person was lacking. The other person bought that out of that person.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. It's really neat.
So being married, was it a traditional wedding for you and for you, Harp?
Both of us, Gurdwara.
Yeah, it was. 800 people at the reception that you didn't know. You just sat in front of the lights and smiled. Yeah. If I could go back and do it again, I would completely do it differently. Yes.
Because in your business, you guys do destination weddings.
Yes.
Yeah, we do destination. We fly pretty much all over the world now.
Right.
Getting brides beautiful, and you know, as many weddings that we do, every wedding has the same similar focus, and that's just family and the love that the couple has for one another, and the parents, you know, that are so happy that they're getting their daughter married. And as long as you have the core people that you love so much around you, and you have your
you don't need the badu guests.
You don't need
and the people that really will make that way to a destination wedding. They're the ones that are the important guests.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's amazing, especially the most important thing about destination weddings is that you know, the people that put the wedding on,
like the mothers,
the moms, the masis, puas, chachis, everyone who's cooking and cleaning, they like the bale bande kind of get to come, be parone, and then leave. Where in the destination wedding, saver nu utho, you have your nashta, someone else checks your pande, someone else makes your bed. It's really quality family time.
Yes.
So for anybody out there who is considering a destination wedding,
it is amazing.
It's amazing, and it's most amazing for the parents that are putting it on, because they really get to relax, they get to enjoy, and they get to spend time. Nobody has to go to work. You're there together. There's nothing like it. It's really beautiful.
You've brought up a point which is quite interesting. So destination weddings are the in thing. It also costs a lot of money. Does it cost less than doing a wedding here and reception here?
I think so, because of now, from when we got married, we're glad that we aren't doing this now, because it's completely morphed into this monster industry. So, you know, videography, photography, decor, into the tens of thousands of dollars. So
reception, you have to have
venue,
entertainment, and you know, like acrobatics, and
people have fire breeders.
Cirque du Soleil, you have
gold prices right now. We could just go on and on. Jewelry, clothing.
It's food trucks outside at the end of the night.
It's a production. It is almost like a Hollywood movie level production, and everybody wants to, you know, have something a little bit unique and
outdo each other.
Outdo
the rest.
Not even. I don't outdo each other's is a kind of a. I feel like it's a kind of a rough way of saying it, but you know, they want to show the guests the same hospitality that someone else showed them.
Okay.
Right.
Right. You can do it as well.
Yeah. But then the cost is just
skyrocketed.
There are people that are able to do it on a budget here. Not saying that all weddings are like that, but I find for the value is much better if you go for a destination.
Yeah.
Right?
For Indian weddings especially, it's just you're looking at $100,000 easy here if we did it here, and there everyone kind of pays their what is it, $2,500 to get to the destination, and your food,
and
your accommodation, your alcohol, everything all included,
looked after.
Yeah. So
do you then have to have deals set up for the families? You talk to the family and you say, what is your budget for the wedding?
I believe so.
Yeah.
There's certain destinations that have wedding planners, Indian wedding planners,
Okay.
at these resorts, and they do have resort rates or wedding rates. So everyone as part of that bridal party
Yes.
would pay that exclusive rate that they've set up for that bride and groom.
And we have gone to Moon Palace is a really popular location.
Yeah.
They've got the Sikh
In
wedding
Cancun.
in Cancun. They've got the Sikh wedding ceremonies down pat. We've been there 3 times now, and they
We're
have
going
different.
twice next year.
And they have different budgets.
Yeah.
So you can do something a little bit pared down, or you could do something a little more extravagant.
So what is the time of these weddings? What is the busiest time for destination weddings?
Winter
Winter.
for Vancouver.
So this time.
Yes.
This time, yeah. She just came back from Mexico
Really?
12 days ago, and we're going back in March. The winter part, yeah, is when it's the
Because that's when you
busiest.
want to get out of here, right?
Right. So let me ask you a few questions about how should one get ready for a destination wedding and what all needs to be done. But let's take a short commercial break.
Sure.
And come back. We've got Harp and Shannon, who are our Women in Focus today, Pink Orchid Studios, and they look after you when you want to get married or have a party or something like that. But we'll come back right after this short commercial break.